So in this tutorial, we will see how we can create 3D character movement in Godot 4. So first of all, open Godot engine and click on create. So we will create a 3D character movement game. Click on create. So the engine has loaded. Now what we will do is we will create a 3D scene. Inside this 3D scene, we can add a child node. And the child node, first of all, let us make a ground. So we will need a mesh instance 3D. So select mesh instance 3D and click on create. Now this mesh instance is going to be our ground. So let us name it ground. And to this we will assign a geometry. Let us go to the inspector. In the mesh, we will select empty and we will select plane mesh. So now we have created a ground, but our ground looks very small right now. So let us increase the size. Click on the mesh and go to the size and change the size from 2 to 20. Or you can choose any number of your choice, right? So now we have a nice and big mesh, nice and big ground. And we need to make it collision friendly. We need to make sure that it can collide with our player. So click on the ground and go to the mesh over here and click on create collision shape. In the collision shape placement, select static body child and collision shape type should be dry mesh. Click on create. So now we have a collision shape for the ground and any node that has a collision shape will be able to collide with this ground. So next let us make a player character. So I will just click on node 3D and right click and then click on add child node. We have actually a special node that is actually called player character. You can just type it character body 3D. Click on character body 3D. Click on create. And now we have a character body 3D. What is the warning here? Node configuration. This node has no shape. So let us assign it some shape and some collision shape also. So add a child node. Click on select mesh instance 3D. Click on mesh instance 3D and create it here. And in the mesh instance, we can go to mesh, empty, and we can select a capsule mesh. You can see that the capsule mesh is actually being intersected by the plane mesh. This we need to fix. So let us select the plane mesh and make it go down a little so that it is just below the character mesh. We do not want it intersecting the character mesh at all. So even if you put it slightly above, that is also okay. So we have positioned our ground properly now. Now we have selected the capsule mesh. Now we also need to make a collision shape. Select character body 3D, right click, add child node and select collision shape 3D. Collision shape 3D, click on create and now we have a collision shape. But we need to give it an actual shape. So we'll go to the inspector, shape and click on empty and choose capsule shape 3D. So you can see that we have a slight blue lines over here. That these blue lines signify that the collision shape has been applied to this node. So that's good. And let us make our character body. Let us rename it first. I will rename it into player, player, and let me just save our scene. I haven't saved it for a while. So and also I would like to save my player node as a separate scene. So just click on player, right click and go here, save branch as scene. So name can be player only, that is okay. So we have it as a separate scene. Now we will go to the player scene so that we can edit the player in an independent way. So now we need to add a camera. So I will just click on the player and I will click on add child node. and I will say camera. So camera 3D is good. Let us add a camera 3D. And we need to position the camera 3D properly. Here in the viewport, small viewport, you can see what the camera is seeing. So using the movement handles over here, we can move the camera around and the view will change. So let me just, you can see that now our player is in the view over here. So position the camera accordingly. So generally in third person games, we have the camera slightly like this, slightly above, maybe slightly behind. That you can do on your own. There is no need to put the exact numbers, right? Whatever feels good to you. So we have positioned our camera, we can say. And so most of the things are ready. But now we also need to add the movement script. Luckily, we do not have to program this on our own. Godot actually includes the scripts for simple things like this. We just click on the player and we will go to the inspector, and then what we will do is we'll scroll down here. We have a script option. Click on empty, click on new script, and here we can select what kind of script we want. So the script's name can be player.gd or you can say player movement.gd, but it's okay. And you can select a template. So I've already selected a template basic movement, but yes, you can have such templates in Godot. So click on basic movement and click on create. So this script has been created for us. It has the basic movement settings. It has uh, gravity and keystroke bindings, everything. So we don't have to program it separately. So it's already given to us. So that's all well and good. Let us now go back to our original scene and let us test the scene. I will click on run current scene. Okay, I forgot to add the sun and environment. So just click on this sun icon. Sorry, not the sun icon. Click on these three icons, three dots, and click on add sun to scene. And then again click on the three dots and click on add environment to scene. Control S, and then I will run the current scene. So now you see that we have the proper lighting and we can move the character around with our arrow keys. So that's how we can create character movement. We can also jump using spacebar. That's how we created character movement in Godot. It's all very easy. So next time we can also see how we can make the character turn around like we have in first person shooters. So yeah, that was it for this video. Thank you for watching.